Today, folks. We're going to learn today. I have good information for you, updated information regarding my indentures with KAS. So, before we get into that, I know that there's a lot of new people, folks. Within 1 year, I went from 1,000 subscribers to now, I think I'm at 4,400 almost. Yeah, so that's quadruple in size. So I'm going to break down what an indenture is. Hey, iTuber 012. Thank you for saying something. I forgot. 4 p.m. where you're at. You're in where? I'm assuming 3 hours ahead, East Coast. Um, Anyone else? Where are you from? Put that in the chat box to make sure I know that it is working. So far, timely. Yes, timely. That's important, right? When I go to when I show up to parties, I show up on time so I can leave on time because you know, believe it or not, I'm really not as social as you think. I'm really an introvert. Um, so yeah, when it comes to parties, I show on time so I can leave on time. So people can say, "Dang, Leslie, you barely came for a second." No, I was there. I was there for hours. You just weren't there. And when I left, you just got there. So, hey, I was there. Um, yes, because when it comes to my lives, iTuber 012, my internet has not been the greatest partner in this situation. So it seems like after 30 minutes, stuff starts shutting down. So I want to get it in quick. That's why, if you guys have questions, post quickly, please. Don't wait till the last minute. And yeah, so we can get the information we need out. Okay, so let me do this quick commercial. Better than me, I don't even go to parties anymore. Oh, you're antisocial. Callie in the house. Hey, auntie. Okay, so let me get this commercial going because I'm stepping up my know-how. Okay, and after this commercial, we will get into it. Beautiful people, welcome to vision-reality.com, your authentic kente cloth liaison. Legacy is expressed in the hand weaving technique passed down from generation to generation in Africa through kente cloth. Let us wear legacy. Are you excited? Because I am. So you can go here, learn about the origins of kente from the chairman of Kente Cloth in Kumasi, or you can just go straight to the store, buy Kente, boom. These are your options, beautiful people. These are your options. OMG, I'm excited. The authentic African handmade Kente Cloth store is now open. House bills. Okay, folks, I'm excited about this live. But first, I want to show my appreciation. I'm going to call out all my patrons and YouTube members. So Team Heart is $25 a month. It's Angela Adams, Trey Bien, and Back to the Root Fragrance. Team Gold, Eric Riller, aka BCB. Iodele Coker, Amazing Amari, Monica Akwaye. Team Purple, Calvin Daniels, Dwayne Bird, Tina Williams, Whatever Bruv, Vanessa Bryant, and Rest Love. Folks, I appreciate you. You guys are holding me down on a monthly basis. What? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So there's Team Heart, Team Gold, and Team Purple. Team Heart is $25 a month. Team Gold is $5 a month. And Team Purple, I think it's $2.99 a month. Either way, I'm grateful for you guys. And to also show my appreciation, this is for my patrons and my YouTube members. If you want to join me, hey, Barry, if you want to join me in my live to close the year out on December 27th at 1:30 p.m., Folks, we're going to declare what we want in 2033. And if you have a business, please advertise your business on that live. So that is a clarion call to all my patrons and my YouTube members, because we're going to take business, we're going to take our life, we're going to take everything to the next level. So yeah, if you want to advertise your business, become a patron or YouTube member, and boom, we're going to get it in. All righty. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Clicks, links in the description box. I don't know why I put that on my notes. Okay. Anyways, moving on. House cleaning. One thing, folks, I must mention this. Me being, well, YouTubers, anyone that promotes themselves and put themselves out there, it's a very, what's the word? Vulnerable or transparent thing to do. And I signed up for it, right? So when people come at me, talk mess or whatever, it's part of the game. So that's part of it. But folks, if you're ever in my comments and someone is bullying you or like harassing you or just putting you down, well, tag me, because it's as easy as a click of a button to get rid of them. So I want you to know, people coming after me, that's part of the game. But I will not tolerate people coming after you. I want the comment section to be a place of commenting. And I'm not saying we have to be kumbaya, but folks, there's people calling people names. That ain't I ain't with that. Okay. So that is the only house cleaning I wanted to get out the way, because folks, I appreciate you. I'm not gonna let anyone come in my comment section and punk you. Click of a button and they're erased. R.I.P. Vanity. I'll just tell them to kiss my grits. Hey, see, we even got to tell them nothing. I just had to go, boop, done. Unless you want to argue, then don't tag me and you can just argue. Because, folks, whether they put good or bad, it helps my algorithm. Hallelujah. Right? But like I said, you do not have to tolerate that. Okay, folks, let's talk about indentures, because there's new people. Folks, I went from 1,000 and quadrupled in a year. I'm so grateful for that. But there's people that do not know what an indenture is. So I'm gonna literally give you the definition of indenture. Too old and grown to be arguing. Hey, I agree with that. I'm gonna break down the definition of an indenture, and then I'm going to update you of where I'm at with my indentures that I just got from KAS. So let's get into it. Any questions well, you don't have any questions yet, I don't think. Let's get into what is an indenture for all the newbies here. Okay, today we're going to learn, folks. We're going to learn today. Barry, don't sell beach land. I also have beach land. It will be worth millions in about 5 to 10. I agree. Oh, folks. So I have two properties. There's the beachfront, which Barry is talking about, and then there is the Gamoa Feta land, which I'm talking about today. Ooh, I usually clean this before I start. No, I didn't. Okay. So to prevent confusion, I'm going to separate and make sure I don't crisscross information regarding the land. So that will be another updated video coming up. And yeah, folks, you guys helped me a lot on that decision, and I appreciate you coming through, Barry, even though it's the wrong video, Barry. Okay, an indenture. An indenture is a legal contract that reflects a purchase obligation. In modern terms, it is an instrument used for commercial transactions. Now, folks, before I get into this, I am not an expert in indentures in Ghana or land anything in Ghana. So I'm just sharing with you what I have experienced. If you want legal advice, please find a real estate lawyer in Ghana and go that way. I'm just sharing with you what I've been through and what I know. Okay. Any question about what an indenture is? So an indenture, for example, if you are a renter, I'll just talk about the States because that's where I'm from. If you're a renter, they'll have, your lease time, right? Because in Ghana, there's leasehold land and there's freehold land. I haven't found anyone that has freehold. But from what I know, leasehold land. So I have through KAS. KAS has a 99-year lease, and I call it being grandfathered into their 99-year lease. And so within an indenture, it tells you what you can do, what you cannot do. How long is your term, your lease term, how high you can build. Some people say you can't build above 2 stories. Some people say this area is only for residential. So within that indenture, it will tell you what you can and what you cannot do. So your agreement between the leaseor and the leasee. In this situation, KAS is an estate company. So I purchased the land through KAS. KAS got it through the chief or the family. Okay, we got that. All right, we know what that is. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Okay, folks, get ready. So, you know how I said I was relieved that I got my indentures, but I was not happy because the journey is not over. Hello, Leslie. Hope you're doing okay. Whoa, where have you been, Kifaru? It's been a cool minute, sir. Welcome back. Um, I said I was relieved, but not happy because the process is not over. A lot of people stop at the indenture process because, the indenture has some weight. Okay. But whatever properties I get in Ghana, I will be going to get my deed unless something legally stops me from getting it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to go beyond the indenture. And that's what we talked about in the last live. So, folks, I was like, let me start my deed process regarding these indentures I got. They said my indentures were unregisterable. And I was like, excuse me? What is this nonsense you're talking to me about? I'm like, how? How are these unregisterable, non-registerable, whatever the word is, right? And so I'm hot at this point. And then but at the same time, I'm like, Lord, they coming against me. They trying to kill me, Lord. I'm mad, right? But I was like, Leslie, calm down. You've been through too much to be tripping like this. I'm like, the enemy is coming in like a flood. Lord, raise the standard. So after I calmed down, I said, okay, let me start asking questions. And I said, why is my indentures unregisterable? They said, because your site plan is not approved. Okay. And I said, well, what do I need to do to get it approved? And what's the difference between this site plan and the site plan I've already submitted through my other land? Folks, you want to see? You want to see the difference? This is what I now know. Do you want to see the difference? I don't see any yeses or nos. Let's go here. Share screen. Window. Huh? Where's my let me just look at the Chrome tab. Folks, I had this already. No, it's not even popping up. What is the deal? Maybe we'll do this. Okay, 1 second. That. Oh, did you guys see that? Was it pop? Ooh. Can you see? Oh, here we go. Boom. Share. Can you guys see that? Okay. Is why my indentures that that KAS gave me is unregisterable because look at the difference, folks. You see where it says approved with a big red stamp on it? Where's this in my way? I want this move so I can see. You guys see that? Because sometimes I can talk and thinking that you guys are seeing what I'm saying and you're not. So the yeses really help. Do you see the difference, people? One is approved site plan, that's my beachfront property. The other one, can you make it big? Let's see. Is that better? Can you zoom in? Yes. Let me see. Did that make it better? You can see here, folks. A big old site plan. You'll have a stamp here, I zoomed in. At the bottom, you'll have signature, a seal, and another signature. This is an approved plan that the Lands Commission will take. One, it's not. This is not an approved site plan that that the Lands Commission will take. So I said, what the hell's going on? Okay, why? I don't really see anything different except the red stamp. So the red stamp, and at the bottom, there's signatures. Oh, you know what? My head's in the way. Let me see if I can reposition this. Folks, it's going to be hard for you to see because there's a seal that goes on it. If you don't know what a seal is, you have to Google that. So basically, a seal is like a stamp, and it's on the yellow one at the bottom. So there's two signatures and a seal. But the main thing is the approved. I know you can see that. I don't really see anything different except the red stamp. That's the main thing. If you can see that, that's all that matters, really. So if there is no approved stamp with signatures at the bottom, the Lands Commission will not take that to start your registration. Okay. So even if you don't see what I'm saying at the bottom, because it's really not that clear, as long as you see the red approved stamp, that's all that matters. So I said, what do I need to do to get an approved site plan so I can start my registration? Oh, maybe, okay, boom. Maybe this will be different. I can show you this way. No. Well, either way, you get the point, right? It's important to have these, for it to say approved. It must say approved. So I said, what do I need to do to get it approved? And folks, they said you need to do a survey, and you need to have that surveyor. I need to get a survey, and that surveyor needs to take it to the regional surveying office, and that's where they get all the stamps to get approved. And I said, oh, okay. So check this out, folks. When it comes to KAS, when it comes to my old surveyor, right? He said, before you give your money or anything, do a survey for a site plan and a lands commission search. Now, when I bought this land from KAS, I was ignorant, emotionally unbalanced, and I was just like, oh, I can afford it, buy it up, So I did not do what my land consultant told me to do, right? And so when I went to Ghana to actually see the land, I thought I was looking at, I went with a group, and I thought I was looking at the land where I will be. Come to find out, I wasn't at that particular location. My head is big. How did I get so big? My head's big. Okay. And I was like, oh, we can't see our land ahead of time, right? So I didn't even get to survey. I didn't even get to do a lands commission search because I already paid outright, which I recommend do not do ever. I paid outright. So at this point, I have to just go with the flow and whatever they do. So this is a type of style when you buy land in Ghana. So with my other property, I was able to do a survey and a lands commission search before I was able to get before I gave my money. It's not your fault. People should do their job. Yep. And so in this situation, some estate companies in Ghana, what you do is you pay for it. They choose your land for you and do everything and give you an indenture. And then it's your responsibility to go register it. So with the beachfront property, the developer registered everything for me. So once I got my indenture, I took it to the lands commission. When it comes to KAS, I have to do registration myself, right? So I'm glad I didn't get mad and go crazy. I calmed down. I'm like, okay, this is just a different order of doing things. So that's where I am, and that's what I wanted to share with you. Folks, there's different ways to purchase land. I don't like this way, right? But this is just what it is. So when I took my indentures, I showed my representative at the Lands Commission and I said, are these registerable? He said, if you get an approved site plan, you can register these. And I was like, okay. Because, folks, you guys know I haven't been to Africa in over 400 years. I came, what, 2 years ago, very just ambitious and excited. I'm like, I came just for land, no connections, no nothing. So I'm learning once again. So there's different ways now compared to the states. There's no way we will give money without seeing land. There's no way. And for example, when it comes to my indentures, there's still a chance that someone else's name is registered on these plots. That's why I have to do a survey. That's why I have to do a lands commission search and register it myself. Because my land consultant, not my land consultant, but my surveyor said, my new surveyor, hallelujah, he said there's times where you can do a survey, do a lands commission search, and someone else's name pops up on your stuff, even after you have been given an indenture. So basically, you can be given an indenture and someone has already registered that land. I'm just like, no wonder my first land consultant told me do a lands commission search and a survey before you give your money. Well, in this situation, the way they do things, there is no opportunity to do that. So, folks, when I do this new survey and I go for my own personal registration to approve the site plans, folks, if someone else's name pops up on this land survey, if someone knows, then I'll be free to go crazy and be mad, right? But hopefully, let's speak life, and that doesn't happen. And KAS's name is registered on with the Lands Commission because that would be, folks. I don't even know how to go about that if that were to happen. But we're gonna speak life and be positive. Okay, so that is the update. Yeah, crazy indeed. The order of things, folks. I don't understand it, but folks, this might be a new video. After I'm done with this process, the process is easier with a local as the front person. I bought 7 lands like that. What do you mean the process is easier with a local as the front person? Because the people that are doing the lands commission search and all that, they are local. You're talking about like not me doing it, like not me being in communication with people. Is that what you mean, Barry? Folks, my head is too big. I need to change the screen. Why is my head so big? As a spouse, so you're married to a Ghanaian, is that what you mean? Okay. So you're married. And so I'm glad you brought that up, Barry, because since my last incident, right, I'm no longer going to be the face or because I have my caretaker now. So all this, don't trust locals, trust the office responsible. I will be. Oh, you will be married soon. Okay. Um, so now I won't be the face. I do have a caretaker now, but what I'm doing is I'm arranging everything. And so now that I have to get my own registration, you guys know I'm hands on. Okay. I'm hands on. I want to know what's happening. Right. So I'll be going to Ghana again. Sometimes locals have no clue. Yeah. Folks, people in the industry don't even have a clue. When it comes to my other land, these are people like literally working at the lands commission, people that have been building in different countries and still don't know what's going on. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, so I'll have to go to Ghana. All right. And the reason I'm going to go against my will, right? Because I had to sign my indentures to start the lands registration. So regardless, I had to go, but I wasn't trying to go. I thought my indentures by itself will be registerable, so I didn't have to go. But yeah, I got to go anyway, so I'll be doing that. And because I want to get this done, folks. I want to get this done so I can move on with my life. Okay. So yeah, I'll be going back to Ghana and getting the registration done myself. So that was a good lesson. And honestly, in my spirit, I feel like this is still not going to be over. I think even after I get the approved plans and everything, I feel like something else is going to pop up. Okay. So bear with. And well, at the end of the day, if something else pops up, it's just going to be more content for me to share, right? So at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. Yeah. Any questions? Let me go over my notes. You need to go to Ghana. Don't give up. Yep, Karafu, I'm going against my will, but I'm going because we got to get things done. Okay. Overall, you will only get stronger. That's the truth. Folks, I'm so much stronger today than I was 2 years ago. More wisdom. I'm not going to share when I'm going because I've been getting some crazy emails and stuff, and I don't want anyone to be showing at the airport at Kadoka like, "Hi, Leslie. I see you mentioned you're going to Ghana on your live. I just want to welcome you." Like, what? Get in my car. No, no. So I will not be mentioning the dates of when I'm going places. You'll just see the videos and be like, "Oh, she's there." Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't. So I am now going to be more discreet because people crazy in these streets. Okay. I see this all the time. You know what it means. Going back to Ghana. Oh, I'm done, folks. That was my last thing. So, any questions or comments? Hey, Vince, you made it to the live, brother. Welcome. Any questions or comments? Do you want to see the indenture compared side to side again, or is it understandable? Any questions? Because that's all I got for you guys today. Yes, I wanted to make it within 30 minutes, and I have. Do you still have your land intact? Yes, I do. So I fenced both properties already. I think that's what you mean. Let's see if I can pull these pictures. Karafu, you haven't been around in a while. Because my other live, I showed pictures. So it's still intact. I have fences of both are fenced. And another thing, so within my indenture with KAS, I had to build something within 2 years. Ooh, excuse me. I had to build something within 2 years, so that's why I built the wall. What was your decision? The decision is still not made, Barry. I'm waiting for the lawyer, the developer's lawyer, to contact my lawyer with some questions I had. And after those questions are answered, I will have my final decision. Building permit is now $3. Folks, so Barry, I already paid for my building permit. My last trip, well, I paid for half of it. So half of it's already down. Folks, when I tell you I'm already positioned, folks, I just need this deed, folks. I just need this deed, and you will see a beachfront property go up. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just expressing myself. Good. You go right back and get it done. Nothing else will pop up. Do not speak that into existence. We'll guide you. TMH, the Most High. I think that's what that means. Hey, McLoris. Yeah. What was I saying? I got sidetracked. So the fences are built. Oh, the 2 year thing. I just got here. Can I get a quick rundown on the news? You want the tea? Do you have a love man and gun? We just changed this whole conversation to a dating now? What? Quick recap. I'll do a quick recap. Oh, do I want to do this, folks? I have to go in like 2 minutes. Sorry, Trevor. You're gonna have to just when it's over, go back. I'll just comparing a registrable site plan and an unregistrable site plan. Sorry, won't be able to go back for you. Do I have a love man in Ghana at this moment? No, I don't. Nah, bro. Okay, any other questions pertaining to the indentures? Okay, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Like I said, there's probably one or two more videos coming out. My patrons and my YouTube members, return my email so you can join me in my live so you can broadcast your business. Don't get personal, guys. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. What do I have? Oh, shirts. Unity through community shirts. If you want to donate to me, if you want to donate but get a gift for your donation, you can buy Unity through community t-shirt. That is on my website here, vision-reality.com. You can get kente cloth, whatever you want. I shall keep on doing my thing, Barry. How freedom do you have in How freedom do you have in Ghana? Typo. Take care. I will catch up on the replay. Alrighty, folks. Till next time. Bye bye.